sprint.
I'm Damon Bruce. Thanks for joining us on the Halftime Show. Portland with the lead against Sacramento. Great activity defensively. They're taking measured risks, trying to force turnovers, putting a lot of pressure on that end of the floor. Damian Lillard having himself a big-time game. He has 11 points and is up to his usual tricks, dropping a lot of dimes all over the court. For the Kings, a different story so far. Too many turnovers, tough to win when you're giving the ball away as easily as they have. They need to start playing smarter basketball in the second half. And that's all we got for you here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a technically contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
Burton, the pass to Fox. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 9.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
To the middle. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And he knocks down the first one. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Here's Burton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Blocked. But they recover it. Doubled by Ukic. The 3 from Barnes. Gets it to go.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Lillard attacking. Covington.
That's his first personal foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. That's tipped. Here's Bielitsa. And the pass to Fox. Here's Burton, defended by Lillard. No good from Burton. And the Trailblazers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here's McCollum. That 3 off the mark.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
That cuts the lead to single digits. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
Lillard with it. 11 points in the game. Elbow shot. Portland again missing.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here in the second half.
And Bielitsa kicks to Barnes. Here's Fox. And the 3 off target. Trailblazers leading by 8. Covington defended by Bielitsa. Lillard attacking. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Lillard's got 13. Kings have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. It's rebounded by Ukic.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. And it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Pass to Burton. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Now Lillard. He's got 13. Covington passes it to Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Jones, no luck.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Now here's McCollum, guarded by Fox. Feeds to McCollum. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. Jones drives in. McCollum, guarded by Fox. With the clock winding down. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, a terrific rebound and slam on the putback. He never gives up, always persistently pursuing the pumpkin.
And that's an essential quality for an offensive rebounder. An outstanding offensive rebounder that he is.
Yeah, he's got to go after it, and he does.
Yeah, he qualifies as one of the best in the league.
Now, here's Lillard. He passes to McCollum. A baseline J, and that's good. The 2. McCollum's got 5.
That's really set them apart today, guys. That success from the mid-range.
Well, these are 2 teams that clearly you've seen the difference in offensive philosophies here.
Stolen by McCollum, and it's the Trailblazers on the break. McCollum with the ball, and Jones with the stuff. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Here's Burton. Five on the clock. Fox. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Still Trailblazers ball.
The Kings making a switch here. And here are the Blazers. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Lillard against Fox. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 15 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Fox. Outside for Robinson. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the shot.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been palms away ever since.
Barnes grabs the miss. The Kings trail by 15. Joseph dishes to Robinson. He feeds it to Barnes. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond the arc here in the second half. You look at the percentages, good numbers.
Just what the pharmacist prescribed. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they keep it up.
And Lillard kicks to Jones. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
The Kings trail by 15. Joseph, the pass to Burton. The dish to Barnes. And another three for Sacramento.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
Collins dishes to Jones. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his third rebound on the night.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Pass to Joseph. Here's Burton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Fox, he's checked in for Corey Joseph. Millard against Fox. The feed now to Collins. Lets it go. McCollum defended by Burton. Tipped. Here's Bielitsa. And there's the pass to Burton. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Burton's got 4 this quarter.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And Lillard kicks to Collins. Defended by Bielitsa. Barnes against Lillard. Jones drills the three-pointer. Jones has got 9 points.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
And so here's Sacramento. It's a 13-point game. Fox against Lillard. No one near him. Misses off the right iron. And here's Jones. It'll count. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Portland out in front. They lead by 13. And fourth quarter basketball coming your way. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Portland leading by 13. Covington defended by Bielitsa. And here's Anthony for 3. There's the bucket. Good. Anthony's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Trailblazers. The Kings shooting 39% from the floor at their best. Here's Fox. They set the pick. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Here's Anthony. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Melo having a terrific game. 16 points and the contribution from the line for him. He's made 5 free throws.
Now, he hasn't been afraid to draw a little contact if the opportunity's been there. And I'll tell you, some guys shy away from that, not him.
That one is off. And the Kings making a change here. And he sinks the second. Here's Burton. to the inside. Fox. And he banks in the layup.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
And Lillard kicks to Anthony. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
That was embarrassing.
Here's Barnes, and he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope, his only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush. I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
The numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Timeout called by the Kings.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Fox kicks to Barnes. Kings moving the ball around. No good from Burton. Trailblazers leading by 17. Deflected. One-on-one fast break. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Sacramento making a switch here. Bielitsa's checked in. The Kings trail by 15. Here's Fox. Pass to Burton. He kicks to Barnes. Here's Burton, defended by Lillard. Here's Holmes, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putbacks.
And Steve, he knows how to get himself on the highlight reel with some of those dunks, but it's not just for show with him. It's an injection of energy for his team and for the crowd.
Covington. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Covington. At the line for two.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the strike. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Burton. Six to shoot. Here's Bielitsa. Again, Sacramento.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers when there's not a hand in his face. He'll knock those down all day.
Lillard attacking. A shot's good from Nurkic.
His stroke is just dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Here's Burton. Dishes it to Barnes. From deep. Gets it to go. Barnes has got 13 points in the second half.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And that is good.
Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
The Kings trail by 14. Burton, the pass to Fox. Here's Burton. Three-pointer. And it's blocked by Ukic. Lillard, right side. Covington, defended by Holmes. Back to Lillard. Baseline J on the way. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Kings have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Fox. And it's Portland with the rebound.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
A stupendous finish in traffic. And the Trailblazers lead by 18. Passes it to Bielitsa. Here's Burton. Here's Fox, defended by McCollum. Sacramento again missing.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Outside, Jones. Jones off a pick from Ukic. Jones, the pass to Ukic. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. 20 points for him.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Here's Bielitsa. A pass to Fox. Here's Bielitsa. Backing down. Fox looking to end the run. And there's a foul on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
It's Bielitsa. It's rebounded by Ukic. Trailblazers leading by 20. McCollum with the ball. Lillard outside. Down low. Here's Ukic. Sacramento foul. Shooting from Portland. 2 shots. That's good from Ukic. Whiteside's checked in for the Kings. That one is no good. The Kings trailed by 21. Here's Burton. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Kicks it to McCollum. Launches it. Good.
So you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Sacramento's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. To the paint.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
The Blazers on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. The pass to Ukic. On the wing, Jones. Clock at 6. He dishes it to McCollum. From past the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Feeds it to Barnes. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
Oh, look at it.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Burton. He passes to Whiteside. Here's Fox, defended by Ukic. And Fox gets it to go.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
Lillard against Fox. Jones drives in. Shot from 12. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Fox, no good. Portland's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And it's Jones finishing it off.
They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. Been a fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere has been great, and no doubt that helped with the winning effort.
Here's Fox. And a miss there on the triple. And so Portland takes this one by a big margin. They put on a show tonight.